What's the haps, guys? Today on Tier Jerks, we got a really hard-fought battle against an opponent with a really frightening team. They got Volcarona, the weird electric furry Pokemon, the hairy Pokemon, the Drill, Ferrothorn, and Gyarados. We all know how busted Gyarados is under Dynamax, and we brought a team that was particularly weak to fire and flying Pokemon. Hoping he would lead Rocks first, I wanted to lead Slowbro, hoping I could pressure Ferrothorn with Flamethrower, and then get my own Rocks up. This team's only method of hazard control was Defog, so you kinda want to get their Rocks out of the way before you put yours up. Anyway, because I fumbled around and misclicked, I started running out of time to choose my Pokemon. My lead Pokemon was Magearna, and I decided to just stick with it. So we're already off to a bad start, right off the beginning. Enjoy the battle!
Because he could lead Drill, too. I guess Drill could be his spinner. But I can't do anything to Drill either, actually, with that Magearna set.
Yeah, that's right, you can't freaking Thunder Drill. You can Flamethrower.
He went Zera, so, like, not the best lead with Mags there either, but... I almost don't want to switch, though, but, like...
I'm just Thunder.
No, but I'm just gonna flourish.
So I really fucked up by not hitting shift gear right here, but my team was so weak to fire and I knew Blaze Kick was coming, I kinda just choked.
They're all running it now because of Rillaboom. He's definitely gonna die. Never mind. That's
What
really...
just happened? Why didn't it
I
activate?
missed. I really wish I would have fucking shift geared that turn. That's so lame. This move's inaccurate, he could miss again.
It's so sad.
That is so lame, man. I wish I would have shift geared, but like, whatever.
No, I didn't expect the freaking super effective move either. I didn't expect you to actually kill him.
Right.
It's got that Blaze Kick.
Yeah.
You'll survive it though. It's not stabbed. So it'll be hurty, but it won't kill.
Right, and I'm guessing...
High horsepower will probably just barely not kill, and then you can Grassy Glide.
Yeah. I have no faith I'm gonna win this match.
This is a hard match. If Gyarados comes in...
I'm already down a Pokemon too, and he's at full health.
So I'm already pessimistic about the outcome of this match, and I'm already starting to feel a little tilty when the opponent switches out. And it's to his Volcarona. I'm like, yes, high horsepower comes in clutch, but then he gets the burn.
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Oh my god, yeah, this battle's over. I'm about to just give up.
And so now the stage is set for me to start making some really tilted plays.
He's definitely getting really lucky with that. Missing an attack, getting burned on an attack. God damn.
Nothing you can really do quick against it. I would say just glide it. Get it in range. Fucking maybe get a quick draw in.
Yeah, this battle's over if he's burned too. There's like fucking nothing I can do.
And so now I'm legitimately contemplating Dynamaxing early with Slowbro, just to get some kind of edge up.
He withdrew.
Right when I make the switch, the opponent makes his own. I'm like, okay,
Okay.
whatever. In comes back a Zeraora.
What the
Thought it
fuck
was
is...
set up, bro.
My plan hasn't changed.
I'm about to just Dynamax. Oh wait, did I already? No, I'm about to just Dynamax. This battle's a joke now already. Like, there's nothing else I can fucking do. I might as well just fucking Dynamax.
And the opponent does a
Oh,
triple
no.
switch, and I can barely believe it. It's to Grimmsnarl.
He's actually good.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, thank God. The battle might finally start turning around.
Thank God. Finally.
What do you
A
think was
good
coming,
play.
Psychic?
He must have, yeah. It's really risky to like, if like the dual stabs, like you're weak to one, like I would have never made that play. Like they're safe. Like Steel takes on both. I don't think he has a Steel Pokemon though. He does have a Steel Pokemon. He's got 2 Steel Pokemon. Why didn't he go to a Steel Pokemon?
Then that's what he's gonna do probably, is probably throw in something to draw out your poison move.
Drill is probably his best play right now. Fucking
Probably
going
just gonna want to
drill.
throw in a fire.
Yeah, I'm doing fire next turn, like no matter what. No, I take that back. Not no matter what. This is the one thing that's making me not use fire. But I'm not using ooze either.
And so here we are, face to face with our Dynamax Pokemon and the Pokemon we were most terrified of Dynamaxing. We were certain it was going to happen. Except the opponent didn't take this opportunity to counter Dynamax and instead went for a regular Earthquake, forgetting that the grass terrain was up, allowing Slowbro to tank this hit like a beast and deliver a hit that was almost enough to send Gyarados packing.
Not Dynamaxing, it was his fault. Yeah, that would have still hurt him a lot. Dynamax.
Should I go poison here or no?
You use Nasty Plot once you're not Dynamaxing.
Yeah, I think I might, like...
I thought about it, I almost hit Max Flare right here, and I really wish I would have. I mean, it was so obvious he was going to switch, he switched the last 6 moves. After popping the team's cherry with Grimmsnarl and putting that huge a dent into the Gyarados, I felt like I was in more of a position to start playing conservatively now, as the opponent was going to start taking me more seriously. And even though he resisted, Max Mindstorm did huge damage to Drill at +1.
Dude, that still did a lot.
With grassy terrain gone, it wasn't worth risking the best counter to Ferrothorn, going down to Excadrill, so we had to switch here. With Drill in grassy glide range, even with the burn, and with the grassy terrain providing so much utility for the team, Rillaboom seemed like the obvious switch in here, although I really didn't want to invite in Ferrothorn, or Volcarona.
Can you imagine if Drill got one priority move?
Oh yeah, that shit would be sick. He almost deserves it. That's what's crazy. But he'd be so busted with it. Although, like, it would be like 4 move slot syndrome at that point, and you'd have to like forego like really sweet shit like Rapid Spin or something for it. Or Rock Slide.
And you could just feel the switch to Ferrothorn coming like a thick fog.
He's probably going to his Pharaoh now, I imagine. So I'm gonna knock off its Rocky Helmet. What's cool is that he can't Dynamax with his stupid ass Gyarados. So like this match isn't over yet.
What did he do with that thing? He didn't even use it.
He EQ'd, but I had Terrain on. Yeah, which is super effective against Slowbro, but like Terrain was up and he was Dynamax, so it just didn't do shit. It did like a quarter of what it would have like normally. Man, he's switching every turn. Yeah, I knew you were going Pharaoh. I knew that way before you did, apparently.
He's a switcher.
Yeah.
See, there's pro switchers, but then there's bitcher switchers. You don't want to be a bitcher switcher.
Yeah, you gotta know when to hold him, dog. I'm really close to just fucking sacking Rilla against this thing. Or at least, like, letting him Leech Seed. Like, I might let him Leech Seed Rilla and then switch. I want to see what he's gonna do. But, like, if he's just about to get up, like, rocks and shit, I want to have Defog on already.
Late game rocks. This guy switches way too much. Oh, you called it. Called it. Wow. Did not expect that.
It's like, if he Leech Seeds me, I'm definitely switching out. But since he just switches every fucking turn.
So these switches are definitely starting to tilt me, but at least I got rocks off the field. But now I'm desperately wanting to put my own rocks down, because this is just seriously starting to piss me off. And I think I throw my rocker in a little bit too early, not understanding what point the tide of the battle was shifting towards.
Since this guy switches every turn though, I'm gonna take this opportunity to set up rocks and just die to a fairy move if he has it. definitely staying in.
Yep. Here comes the opponent's Dynamax, and we haven't figured out if this thing has a fairy move yet. So while it was a good initial switch, long term this might not be the play.
Let's see, he's got
Because he might, if he uses a fairy move, like, I kind of just want to, like, die anyway. I don't know.
Well, so far we know he's got a fighter and a fire.
And he has to have electric. Because there's no way you're not putting stab on it. That's crazy. He's gotta have fairy, though, because what else on his team would carry it?
I needed Slowbro to take on Ferrothorn and Volcarona, and I needed Caesar's priority to pick off some of his frailer Pokemon that were left.
But I only have one fairy switching, and I need it fucking really bad.
I couldn't switch into either of them.
Like, if I live, I think I'd rather have Rocked Up. Yeah, he does.
So he's got the fairy.
So now I've lost the ability to punish switches in this switch fest of a match. It's no longer tied, and things are not looking good.
So then, I probably wall most of his set with fucking Slowbro, but like, I think I'm just gonna sack Boomer, maybe. Having that priority is nice, though. Fucking...
He raises attack. I would say just go slow, straight into Slowbro and Dynamax.
I already did Dynamax.
Oh, that's right. I can do it now.
Since he can only, like, Blaze Kick and use his stab against me, I'm just gonna, like, hope I fucking get the Shell Cider.
Oh shit, we got the quick draw.
Even though, yeah, I really need this guy for his Ferrothorn. That did not do anything.
And he retaliates with quite a bit of damage, so I've got to switch out. I've got no other choice. I'm not losing this fucking game to a Ferrothorn. Thankfully his Dynamax is over, so I know whatever I switch in can probably take the hit, and I'm kind of predicting he just goes stab again, so Rillaboom comes back in to put some more work in, even with the burn.
I need to get Urshifu in. He needs to get in Sucker Punch range, and I think I can get him in Sucker Punch range with Boomer right now.
Boomer's still putting in the work, even with the bird.
I know, it's pretty crazy. He's gonna tank this like it's nothing, and then I'll definitely get the Grassy Glide.
He does basically 0% damage to Rillaboom. At this point, Burn has done more damage than anything. I think he's really only been hit by Burn, really. And that grassy terrain with that lefties, he's just getting all that back.
At least the, like, burn damage is being negated by all the healing he's getting. Man, it's so tempting to high horsepower, but it's not gonna kill him. Yeah, I just want to get Chip off.
Yeah. You can always get 2 off if it doesn't kill.
That did a lot.
And Boomer goes down, but it's I can't even really complain. He did
Yeah.
such a damn good job throughout the whole match. It just
He's totally, absolutely in fucking Sucker Punch range now.
he did his thing.
He's gotta be in Sucker Punch range. This is a pretty frail Pokemon when all is said and done. And you know what? I can still kill Ferrothorn with Urshifu if I have to. But like, he doesn't have setup on this thing, so he just goes down to Sucker. Like, I think he's switching. Nope, he let me kill it. Boom.
He's getting a little too attached.
I think he wanted to fairy it. He couldn't resist.
Faster.
So full disclosure, I thought Urshifu was EV trained for this match. However, he absolutely was not.
Yeah, Pharaoh on, like, as much as I hate to do it, I probably can't just switch Slowbro in. I'm gonna, like...
Can you afford to switch at this point?
Not really, but, like... If I get Rocky Helmet Chip on Pharaoh, I'll be really happy, and he might be, like, trying to set up rocks. Because I could just close combat this thing. Like, I want to, like... I think Bug Bite will take him down to about half or more, though. So I can probably 2-hit KO this thing with Bug Bite. like, okay, he did just Leech Seed, and that's what I didn't want to deal with, was fucking Leech Seed plus close combating this thing. Like, I think after, like, 2 Leech Seeds and a close combat, I probably would have gone down to... It's big brain using time. I think he's switching. But I don't know why. If Drill's dead, he dies to this, even though it's not very effective. Unless that breaks Technician, but then I just, you know, kill it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, as long as time doesn't run out, I can hopefully keep chipping away at his boys.
With Drill gone, Volcarona in low health, and 2 counters for Ferrothorn, it's definitely not a lost game, and we're not counting this one out yet.
This might be one that we lose the timer, though. He's got Volk still? This fucking blows. I really wish I got rocks that big time. So we have to stay in and bullet punch. There's just no way around that.
Technician.
Oh my god.
And of course my lucky opponent gets that burn again, but not like it matters. Caesar's going down to this fiery dance.
What does Fiery Dance do? Is it any good?
Man, and even though I just said things were looking alright after Drill died, it's like 2 Pokemon left and 1 is Slowbro, and he's seriously fucked up.
Man, it's like, since he can Quiver Dance, it would kind of be stupid to, like, Sucker Punch him.
But he's an attacker. He's just gonna attack.
Let's
He
find
has to
out.
eventually attack.
Let's just make him do it 7 times.
He has to eventually attack.
He's thinking about it. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I gotta start taking my own advice, because it was obviously stupid to Sucker Punch there, but whatever.
Let's, like, fucking
Blow
see
first.
what Wicked Blow does, yeah.
Yeah, let's see what Jolly Urshifu does with Wicked Blow and no attack EVs.
That doesn't do anything, dude. Holy shit. That's incredible. Yeah, it's because it's a dark move. Yeah, I have to switch. So
we were talking about switching, but I was already second guessing that, assuming that because it was a dark move, that's why Wicked Blow didn't do anything, and not because I forgot to train Urshifu.
Should I switch? I don't know if I should.
There's the 3-minute warning, so whatever Urshifu's gonna do, he better do it.
Urshifu, do you?
And close combat absolutely would have annihilated right there, but didn't EV train him. All I know is that in spite of the misplays, had I trained Urshifu, this would have been a very different ending.
He set up rocks. I could have totally switched that turn.
Probably like 2 minutes left, half of his Pokemon are still alive, and Urshifu has to solo all of them without being EV trained. We're fucked.
There's only a few minutes left and he's gonna win anyway. Does he have anything that can, like, absorb? He's got no switch-ins. I'm just gonna feed this combat. I think he won. We might win on HP.
Both Gyarados and Volcarona are too low on HP to absorb a close combat, so no matter what happens this turn, something is gonna die, and the game is gonna be tied up.
There it is. We got this.
Phew, so that's a tied game of Mons right there. And even though just last turn it looked like we were going to lose because of the timer, now it looks like we might win to the timer and our higher HP.
If it wasn't a timer, though, I would totally sack right now. I would absolutely sack. Hopefully he goes Gyarados, because I think there's, like, less of a chance that thing has Dragon Dance. And it's probably, like, one of his, like, Dynamaxers. But, yeah, like, unless he wants to play crazy Dragon Dance games at the last second, like, yeah, cool, that's game. That was tough.
Wow.
I went for Sucker Punch on this play, just in case it was Choice Scarfed, but It ended up being a good play because I had no idea, once again, no EVs on this thing. Gyarados would have easily outsped.
Oh, it's a Vault that's left, not fucking... Like, I guess you could sit here and fucking play, like, Quiver Dance games with Sucker Punch, but, like, there's not enough time left. Like, eventually the timer's gonna run out and I'm just gonna win, so...
Except with his defense.
No, just his special
Yeah,
defense.
so
So yeah, that's game. Like, he's just drawing out the clock at this point.
It's hard to say what would have happened in this battle if the timer didn't exist. They could theoretically just Quiver Dance until I didn't have any Sucker Punches left, but I did PP Max and they had no idea about that. They would have had to correctly guess the amount of Sucker Punches I had left.
Yeah, I win.
It's crazy that was 3 Leech Seed the entire time. I barely.
I guess with Leech Seed, she could have won by, like, stalling out my fucking, shit. But I'll take the card for that. That was a scary-ass match, dude. Shit.
While I hate showing such an anticlimactic end to a battle, this was a really hard-fought match. We were pretty much playing catch-up to him the whole time from turn 2, only to bring it home in the last couple turns, so I thought this was a nice little underdog match. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Don't forget to smash that like button, and we'll have a better battle for you next time.